Good day, students. Let's take another example solving quadratic equation using completing square method. And you can see this is another question. The previous question we had was having the coefficient of x squared was what? 1. But this time around, I want us to take, due to the questions and the comment of people on how to solve those ones with coefficient more than 1. So when you have coefficient of x squared more than 1, this is how to go by it. So we have 5x squared minus 4x minus 2 is equal to 0. What from the procedure that I explained the other time, and then you just divide both sides by what? By 5, so that you can eliminate this 5 here, so that the coefficient of 1 of x squared become 1. You understand? So if you divide all through, by the time you divide this by this, then you are left with what? X squared minus 4x minus over 5 minus 2 over 5 is equal to 0. So the next step for you to do is to do what? Is to move the constant, which is this. The constant, you move it to where? You move it to the constant, which is 2 over 5, you move it to right hand side. So by the time it crosses the equality sign, what happens? It becomes what? It becomes positive. So we have x squared minus 4x over 5 is equal to what? 2 over 5. So what next do we need to do? We need to find what? We need to find the coefficient of x. We find the coefficient of x from that expression. So the coefficient of x is what? 4 over 5. So we have minus 4 over 5. Then you do what? What do? You divide it by 2. So whatsoever you find as the coefficient of x, you divide by 2. So this is why we divide it by 2. So divide the coefficient of x by 2 and square it. So 4 over 5 divided by 2 will give us what? 4 over 5 times 1 over 2. So you have your 4 over 10. 4 times 1, 4. 5 times 2, 10. So that is what. So you now square the result. This result we have gotten, you now square it. You understand? So when you square 4 over 10, you square it, you now add it. You add 4 over 10 bracket square to both sides. What do? You now add it to both sides. So you add this to both sides, on left hand side and the right hand side. So x squared minus 4 over x squared minus 4x over 5 plus open bracket 4 over 10 square is equal to 2 over 5 plus 1 bracket 4 over 10 all in what? Square. Then you take the polynomial expression, you factorize it, then you have x minus 4 over 10 all in what? Bracket square is equal to 2 over 5 plus, if you divide this by this, you are left to just break it down. This one is just to break it down. 4 over 10 will give you what? 2 over 5. We break it down, you still get the same thing. Then x minus 4 over 10 square 2 over 4 plus 4 over 5. You see, this is you expand this, you have 2 times 2 will give you 4, 5 times 5 will give you 25. So you take the expression, the SM, then you have your what? You have 25. 25 in 5 will give us what? 5. 5 times 5 will give us 10. 5 in 25 will give us what? 5 in 25 will give us what? 1. So 1 times 4 will give us 4. So when you sum it, you have your 14 over 25. So x squared minus 4 over 10 all in bracket square is equal to what? 14 over 25. Then the next thing here for you to do is to do what? Is to take the square root of both sides. Take the square root of both sides. This square will do what? Will go away. Then you square this other side. You take the square root of the other side. When you take the square root of the other side, so what's 14 over 25 will give us what? 0.56. So now you move the value of this value. Don't forget that what we are looking for is actually x, so you take away everything around x so that you can make it the subject of the formula. If minus 4 over 10 moves to the other side, becomes plus 4 over 10, which is also 0.4. So by the time you take the square root of 0.56, you have 0.75. So make your result to be in two decimal place. So you have 0.75 plus 0.4. What do you have? You have 0.75 plus 4. So with that, you can get your answer in either way. Positive, that is 0.75 plus 0.4, or minus 0.75 plus 0.9. So make sure you finish up this question and follow this expression. If you have any further questions regarding this, or you have any topic you want us to bring up and solve basically, make sure you get in contact. Keep studying, keep reading, keep solving problems. Bye.